Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation on self-service and automation. This is our starting point, highlighting how these tools are transforming the way we work. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the key concepts, benefits, and real-world applications of self-service solutions and automation. Let's get started. Now, let's take a closer look at the processes in ServiceNow. Essentially, it controls how tasks move through different stages, step by step. This is where workflows come into play. They help streamline the process and reduce manual effort. Instead of doing everything manually, workflows automate many of these tasks, making the whole process much more efficient. You'll find that workflows are used across various areas, including incident management, service requests, change management, and catalog requests. The key idea here is that automation through workflows helps us work smarter, not harder, ensuring that everything moves smoothly and consistently from start to finish. Let's talk about Workflow Studio. This is a powerful tool designed specifically to create workflows. What makes it really user-friendly is its graphical interface, which means you can see and build your processes visually. You can design your workflows by simply dragging and dropping elements, making the process intuitive and accessible. This tool is especially helpful because it automates business operations, saving time and reducing manual effort. Overall, Workflow Studio is about making complex processes easier to manage and automate, aligning perfectly with our goal of streamlining business efficiency. Now, let's take a closer look at the components that make up a workflow. These are activities, transitions, conditions, approvals, tasks, and notifications. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in creating a seamless process flow. Activities represent the work being done, while transitions connect these activities, guiding the process from one step to the next. Conditions help determine the path the workflow takes based on specific criteria. Approvals are essential when decisions require authorization before proceeding. Tasks are the individual units of work assigned to team members, and notifications keep everyone informed about updates or changes. When you combine all these components, they form a cohesive process flow that ensures efficiency and clarity in how work moves through the system. This interconnected structure is fundamental to understanding how workflows operate smoothly and effectively within any organization. On this slide, I want to highlight the main purpose of Workflow Studio and how it really supports our overall goals. First, by automating tasks, we can save a lot of time and reduce manual effort. This means less repetitive work for our teams and fewer chances for errors. Controlling the process flow ensures everything runs smoothly and in the right order, which keeps our projects on track. When we reduce manual work, we're also increasing efficiency, allowing our team members to focus on higher-value activities. Managing approvals through Workflow Studio helps streamline decision-making, so approvals happen faster and more consistently. And it's worth mentioning that Workflow Studio isn't just theoretical, it's been successfully used in real projects, which shows its practical value. Overall, the purpose here is to demonstrate how this tool helps us work smarter, faster, and more effectively, aligning perfectly with our broader objectives of operational excellence. Let's take a closer look at some examples to understand how this works. Imagine creating a task approval notification timer script. This is where activities perform specific actions. These activities are basically the steps in our workflow, the building blocks that drive the process forward. When we talk about workflow activities, we're referring to the individual tasks that need to be completed to achieve the overall goal. Each activity is designed to perform a particular action at the right moment, helping us automate and streamline our processes. Understanding these activities is key because they ensure that each step happens in the correct sequence and at the right time. So, when designing workflows, focusing on these activities allows us to create efficient, reliable automation that keeps everything moving smoothly. Now, let's take a closer look at the key components of Flow Designer. These include Flow Trigger, Actions, Conditions, and Subflow. Each of these plays a crucial role in automating tasks effectively. The flow trigger is what kicks off the process. Think of it as the starting point. Actions are the tasks or steps that the flow performs once triggered. Conditions help us add decision points, so the flow can respond differently based on specific criteria. And finally, subflows allow us to break down complex processes into smaller, manageable parts, making our automation more organized and reusable. These components work together to create powerful, efficient workflows that streamline our work and improve overall productivity. Now, let's take a closer look at Workflow versus Flow Designer. Workflow has been the traditional automation tool in ServiceNow for quite some time. It's powerful, but as you can see, it can also be quite complex to build and manage. That complexity often means it requires more scripting, which can be a barrier for those who prefer a more visual approach. On the other hand, Flow Designer is the newer tool that ServiceNow recommends for most users today. It's designed to be much easier to use, with a modern, intuitive user interface that makes designing automation much more straightforward. Importantly, Flow Designer reduces the need for scripting because it provides a more visual, drag-and-drop experience, which lowers the barrier to automation for many users. Another key difference is the UI. Workflow still uses the older UI, which can feel a bit clunky and outdated. Flow Designer, however, features a modern UI that aligns with current design standards and improves overall user experience. Given these points, if you're working with the latest ServiceNow versions, Flow Designer is definitely the recommended approach. It simplifies automation, saves time, and makes it easier to maintain and update your workflows. This shift really underscores ServiceNow's move toward more user-friendly, low-code automation tools. Flow Designer is a modern automation tool that plays a crucial role in managing control over task flows. It's used across many modules, making it a versatile and essential part of our workflow. For both administrators and developers, understanding how to leverage Flow Designer is key to creating efficient and reliable processes. On the other hand, Workflow Studio offers a more streamlined way to automate processes, helping us simplify complex workflows. To conclude, these tools, Flow Designer and Workflow Studio, are vital for optimizing our automation strategies. They enable us to build robust, scalable, and effective solutions that align with our overall goals of efficiency and innovation.